뚱전한 입조차 쉽고 일 없어. 잠 못 들던 그때보다 조금은 일었어. 우리는 바보처럼 몸으로 부딪히면서 배웠어. 넘어질 때마다 일었어. 다시 고쳤었지. 이력서 눈부신 성공의 신바람. 잠시나마 불어봤던 휘파람. 한 곡도 채 끝나기 전에 그림자처럼 날 따라온 비바람. 시기 질투 기대 압박을 못 이긴 몇 번의 실축. 저만 나탐 속에 던졌던 말로 홈런을 맞는 실투. 다 끝 난가가 탔지만 우리 앞길을 막지 말라고 외치며 마음을 다잡곤 했었지. 진짜 한 치 앞도 안 보이는 가시밭길에서도 절대 유턴 없이.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA. Action on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. This game will wrap up the homestand here for the Jazz. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was played in Brooklyn.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
Well, if you want to win away from home, quite simply, you have to make your free throws.
Curry deciding where to go with it. And he comes up with the deuce. What a treat we have tonight, Greg. These teams give us a glimpse into the future of the NBA.
No doubt about that. These are the guys that might eventually turn into the superstars that run the league. It's still very up and coming, but loads of talent on the floor in this one.
Valanciunas, good.
And Valanciunas takes up a lot of real estate, which helps him snag offensive rebounds.
Inside. Reeves outside. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Here's Reeves, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Yeah, you never want to foul Reeves in the act. A very good free throw shooter.
And maybe more than any team in the West, GA, the Jazz, really committing to the rebuild.
Well, in the West, it seems like you got 13 or 14 teams all trying to win now, and it just doesn't work that way. So it's not just about talent. It's also about timing.
Curry's shot is off.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
George with no one around. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Pass to Bledsoe. Launches it. Reeves with the rebound. It's been a slow start here for Utah. Trailing by 5. Vassell wide open. Another miss by Utah. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for the Nets. Outside Curry. Over George. And the basket by Curry. And that's now 6 points for Stephen Curry.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
The kick out to Bryant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Stolen by Gordon. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Now here's Curry. He's got 7. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Curry's got 9.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Reeves outside. Pass to George. Bryant on the wing. Scoreless thus far. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
The ball goes to Brooklyn.
We've got 1:18 left here in the first quarter. Now Bledsoe. Outside Curry. From the arc. And it's Eric Bledsoe with the 3.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Outside Bryant. Into the lane. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Lightning quick off the bounce. Bryant, one of the better athletes to ever play this game.
Outside Curry. Pass to Valanciunas. Kobe with the steal. Brooklyn with the rebound. Now Gordon. He's defended by Reed. Sinks the triple. He has 6.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Vassell outside. Back to Reeves. No good on the 3. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Brooklyn ahead, leading by 14. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Nets enjoying a nice lead here.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard and they are physical.
There's a screen by Robinson. Bryant. Robinson controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Curry. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Shot clock at 5. Over George. Again, the Nets for 2.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Yeah, still one of the league's best rebounders. Vucevic extending the possession.
Screen by Bryant. Outside Robinson. On the wing, Reed. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Throughout a game, Reeves will find every which way to score.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Curry. Robinson pulls it in. Jazz trailed by 16. Outside, George. Pass to Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
Now, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Gordon a screen. A beautiful reverse layup. Bledsoe's got 8.
And Bledsoe, one of the most efficient finishers in our league. For a player of his size, he is extremely polished inside.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you, guys. The Utah Jazz are going young, but this is a franchise that has a winning history, and that culture is still around. Coach Will Hardy said, the messaging doesn't change. The players have bought into the little things that takes to win. This is a cohesive group that's committed to helping each other. Kevin?
Building the right way. Thanks a lot, Allie. It's George on the wing. Three-pointer. The three-pointer is right on target. George has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So for the Nets, GA, you hear about 3-level scores. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball. Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Pass to Highland. Stolen by Robinson. One-on-one here. Reeves, that's a 2-pointer. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
And Simons wide open. He'll fire. And nothing is falling for him right now. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. 6 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Gets it down to single digits. Robinson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Here's Highland. Still without a basket. Screen by Kleba. And the shot goes down.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
And Anthony Simons cut his teeth under Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum. Stan, some pretty good manners.
You aren't kidding, Kevin. And I think going up against those guys in practice every day, watching them every night, and being another guard who has to score the ball, he couldn't have learned from anybody better. And Anthony Simons now a tough guy to stop.
And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Substitution on the court.
And Jerome has got the ball here for the Jazz. It's a 13-point game. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. That sets off a 5-game tour for them. Now, here's Kennard. 5 on the clock. Here's Wolf. Here's Wiseman. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the sheer size of Wiseman is hard to deal with inside, forcing the defense to compromise with the foul.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And again, it's Brooklyn converting.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
Pass to Wolf. Makes it off the glass. Wolf got his second basket.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
Bledsoe outside. Outside Curry. Now, here's Valanciunas. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
And it's Wiseman in the corner. Driving in. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe.
And listen, we know Wiseman has a nice outside game, but inside there aren't too many guys who can match up with him physically.
And Trey Murphy hits from deep. And the Nets lead by 13.
We love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
To the inside. Valanciunas. Wiseman with the rebound.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Pass to Wolf. Bryant left side. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound Brooklyn. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. And that's the final game of this 5-game road run for the team. Outside Curry. And that one drops for him. Curry's got 18 points in the game.
And give it up for Steph Curry. This guy seemingly never has an off night. One of the all-time greats.
And finish off by Bryant.
Well, that's a smart pass in close quarters.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Both teams making substitutions here. Brooklyn leading by 11. 35 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Oh, and he misses the dunk. They're looking to trim the deficit to single digits. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third. Kobe going to work inside.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
There's a good screen. Simons. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it up. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Jazz trailed by 11. Outside, Green. Jerome with it. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here is Simons. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. On the 3 off target. To the paint. Here's Diabate. No good with the layup. And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the Nets. They lead by 11. Outside, Simon. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Just 5 on the clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And it's Vucevic missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The shot by Bryant, no good. Nets leading by 11. Now Highland. Simons on the wing. Diabate grabs the board. This gives them the opportunity to get within 10. Pass to George. Green deciding where to go with it. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Down low. Here's Vucevic, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Hard to stop a powerful guy like Vucevic cold. He gets through the foul and gets it to go.
A model of consistency, Stan, for many years, Vucevic.
Yeah, look, Vucevic has been scoring, rebounding, and passing at a high level really since he's come into this league. One of the most skilled big men in the league and sort of a model for the next guys that have come around.
It's Vassell with the drive.
That time, Vassell looked like he was shot out of a cannon.
Nets leading by 12. He drills the 3.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Jerome. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. Now Highland. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Oh, that's blocked. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. So for the Nets. Curry fires. Reeves rips down the board.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Valanciunas, no good. Jazz trailed by 15. Now Jerome, beyond the arc, up again. Valanciunas with the rebound.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Nets.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get more guys involved in the offense easy.
And they made the defense adjust, but they just couldn't come up with an answer.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Stephen Curry.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
A double-team Bledsoe. Outside Gordon. Curry outside. Here's Valanciunas. 5 to shoot. Now Gordon. Another chance. It's in. His shot is pure.
Yeah, they sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.